everyone, welcome to my channel Bibbidi Bobbidi Books. My name is Ellie and today I'm going to be filming a really spontaneous reading vlog. So it's the weekend, it's a gorgeous sunny day and I'm planning to go to a park with my partner to walk around in the sunshine and to do some reading. I am partway through Circe by Madeline Miller. This is a Greek mythology retelling and it's obviously telling the story of the character Circe. The first thing that I noticed was that the writing is so beautiful. Madeline Miller has this really lyrical, poetic writing style and it's really gorgeous, although I will say it does take a little bit longer to read just because the writing is so beautiful and you really want to kind of take your time with it. I did find this book a little bit slow to start, but I think, to be fair, that's in part because I don't know a huge ton about Greek mythology, so there were a lot of characters and a lot of politics and situations and things that I just didn't know about, so it took me a while to get my head around all of that. I have no idea where the story is going to go from here, but I will keep you updated on my thoughts as we go through today. And yes, I just really hope that you enjoy this sunny reading vlog. Hey everyone, so it is quite a lot later now. I am now back home. I've had such a lovely day out in the sunshine. It was so nice. We literally just walked around in the gardens. There were all of these rhododendron plants that were in bloom, so it's absolutely gorgeous and it was just so nice being out in the fresh air and just feeling the sun. It's starting to get warmer now. I'm feeling like summer is on the horizon and it was just such a nice day. I didn't do a whole ton of reading, if I'm being honest, just because I was enjoying being out in the sunshine and taking in the views and everything, but I did read a little bit. So I'm now up to page 155, so I'm about halfway through Circe and I am still enjoying this book. I don't think I explained properly what this book is actually about earlier, other than saying that we follow our main character Circe, who is a character from Greek mythology. So yeah, Circe is actually the daughter of the sun god Helios, and she has a very difficult upbringing. She has very difficult relationships with her family and the other gods around her. She's seen very much as a lesser god until we find out that she actually has some really unique powers. So it turns out she actually has has the power of witchcraft, and that is something that is very rare among the gods, and she actually turns out to be quite a threat to Zeus, and so she ends up being exiled to this abandoned island where she spends the rest of her days essentially. And yeah, the whole book is basically just following her story. I wouldn't say it's a very plot driven book. It's incredibly slow, and it's also incredibly meandering, so it's quite difficult to explain the kind of plot of this book, because we're basically just sitting with our main character and finding out more about her and just experiencing her life and experiencing things through her eyes. And of course she does spend a lot of time on this island by herself. so yeah, it's very slow, and I have to be honest, there have been times where I've found it difficult to stay motivated reading this book for that reason, because I haven't necessarily found the plot that engaging. But that being said, the writing in this book is absolutely gorgeous. It's so luscious and beautiful, and we get some really lovely descriptions in here, and I think this is a perfect summer book because we have loads of gorgeous imagery of the island and the ocean and the beach and all the animals that live on this island. And we've got Circe, who is honing her witchcraft powers, which involve, you know, finding different flowers and brewing them, and lots of nature and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, I definitely think this is perfect for the summer. So if you're looking for a summer book and you like slow paced stories, and if you're a fan of Greek mythology, then I think that you will really enjoy this one. The writing is so gorgeous, but it is taking me a while to get through this one. I think because the plot is very slow, but also because I'm just enjoying just absorbing myself in the beautiful writing. It's not the kind of book that I want to race through. It's the book that I really want to kind of appreciate kind of slowly and take my time with. So yeah, I am still enjoying this one. Anyway, I am now going to go and freshen up and have a shower and get into my comfy clothes and get ready for the evening. I'll probably do a little bit more reading this evening. I don't know if I'm going to carry on with Circe though. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of a change, so I might pick up my other book that I'm reading at the moment, which is something very different and that is The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. So this is a adult grimdark fantasy book. It's the first in a trilogy, and I am enjoying this one so far. I'm 84 pages in, and I am really loving all of the characters in this one. We've got lots of really morally grey, interesting characters, so it's been so fun kind of getting to know the different characters, and I'm very excited to see where the plot goes from here. So yes, I'm really enjoying this one, and it would be very different from Circe, so it'll be like a nice break. Anyway, I'm gonna go jump in the shower now because I'm really hot and I'm all sun creamy from earlier today, so I'm gonna go and freshen up, and I guess I will check in with you a little bit later. Hey everyone, so it is getting quite late now, so I wanted to just pop on here and give you a bit of a reading update. So I did read a little bit more of Circe. I am now on page 181 of this one, so I am slowly making my way through this book. Still enjoying the gorgeous writing. I will say check out the content warnings for this one because I have just read a scene that contains some triggering content, so just be warned of that before you go into this one. And yeah, I think what I'm enjoying and appreciating about this book is that it does have a focus on sexism and women's rights. It discusses some of those topics in here, and I just really appreciate how this author has shone a light on Circe as a character, because Circe, along with a lot of other female characters from Greek mythology, aren't talked about a whole lot. They're often villainized, and just the focus is often much more on the male characters as far as I'm aware. So it's really nice that we have a book that focuses in on this female character and gives us a little bit more about her background and the reason why she acts the way she does. And yeah, I just really appreciate that. So yes, I am still enjoying this one. I then picked up Joe Abercrombie, The Blade Itself, just for a little bit of a change, and I have read a little bit more of this one. I'm now on page 109, still really enjoying this one, loving the characters in here. We've just been introduced to a new character who is a mage, or a magi. He seems like a very cool character, so I'm excited to find out more about him. And yes, I was quite surprised about this one actually, because I have never read grimdark story before. It's not a genre that I typically pick up, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, and I was kind of envisaging the worst. I thought it was going to be really dark and disturbing at times, and I haven't found that to be the case in this book so far. Yes, it is gritty and it is, you know, dark, but honestly it feels a little bit more like an adult fantasy or other fantasy books that I've read previously. I'm enjoying that, and I'm also enjoying how Joe Abercrombie includes quite a lot of humour in his books as well. So although we are talking about kind of gritty subject matter in here, we have that nice offset of the humour, so I'm enjoying that in this story. And yeah, I'm just loving the characters in here because they're all so unique and distinct and just really interesting. So yeah, I'm still enjoying this one. If you want to find out my full thoughts about either of these books once I finish them, I believe my next video that's going to be going up on my channel is going to be my reading wrap up of all the books that I read in April and May, so keep an eye out for that one if you want to hear my thoughts. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I appreciate it's been quite a quick one. It's just been like a spontaneous day vlog, but I hope that you enjoyed the footage of the gardens and just hearing me chatting about books. Thank you for keeping me company, and if you want to leave me a comment, I would love that. I always like to chat with you guys in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time with another video. Bye!